Okay, we're on Shekalim, Perek Chet, Mishnah Vav, 6th Mishnah in the 8th and last chapter of Shekalim. The two Mishnayot, we're going to learn what happens when you have basar kodshim shenitma. If I have kodshim, now what is basar kodshim? It's really good. There's like a whole, there's a whole internet, pseudo-internet, called the Micropedia of Talmud. Let me see if I can make this a little smaller so you can see the whole thing. Okay, that from the dot website, you can basically find anything a Kohen would need to know. They're preparing for the time of the Binyan HaMikdash. So if you look at, there's a whole list of the rules, Micropedia of Wiki Yeshiva. So it's really great. This is sort of from the Encyclopedia Talmudit. It's called the Micropedia Talmudit. So there's all these rules about kodshim. Okay, who eats it and where can they eat it? Okay, who can't eat it? I'm just going to go to when can they eat it? Where is the makom achilatam? Here we go. Where do you eat kodshim? So the rule is, kol kodshim ne'echalim ba'azara. All the kodshim have to be eaten in the azara, in the Beit HaMikdash. I guess they had an office somewhere where they would go and they would eat. They had a dining room or something, they had a lishka, they must have had a place in the azara, okay, in the Beit HaMikdash, where there was a Kohen dining room. The Kohanim had to eat in the Beit HaMikdash. Now, if they wanted to burn kodshim, and once they became pasul, then there was this place called the Beit HaDeshen. Right next to the Mizbeach, it was a place where they would take off the extra ashes and they would burn it. So anything that's psulei mikdashim bifnim, we're going to see is burned to the Beit HaDeshen. But what happens if the kodshim became tamei and had to be burned, and where it became tamei? That's the discussion of our Mishnah. Then this Mishnah and the next Mishnah, we're going to see it's a huge machloket. Says the Mishnah, basar kodshim shenitma, Bein be'avatuma, if it became tamei in avatuma in the Beit HaMikdash, i.e. it touched a dead body. Someone died and while he was holding his meat, the Kohen, and he had a heart attack and he died while he's eating his steak from a korban chatat. Right? So he becomes tamei and the meat becomes tamei. Or bein bivlad hatuma. If it touched the vlad hatuma, remember we learned there's a rishon l'tumah. It touched a rodent came and tried to steal my meat. Bein bifnim. Bein bachutz, whether it became tamei bifnim or bachutz. So then the Beit Shammai says that kol yisarei bifnim, everything should become tamei. Everything is burnt bifnim in the Beit HaMikdash, in the Beit HaDeshen, chutz mi shenitma ba'avatuma bachutz, except that which is nitma ba'avatuma bachutz, that which became tamei and avatuma bachutz. Why? The Bartanura says why? The kevan the chamira tumato, it became tamei badly. The erab sulo bachutz, and it happened outside. Ein lachniso la'azara l'safar. You don't take something that became tamei, tumat avatuma outside. So let's look at I made you a chart. This is what I do. I'm a chart guy. You look at this Mishnah, the next Mishnah. Okay, so what did Beit Shammai say? Beit Shammai said, hakol yisarei pifnim. When do you burn it pifnim? Everything except avatuma bachutz. So if nitma b'bachutz avatuma, Beit Shammai says, that's the srifa is bachutz. But everything else is bifnim. Okay, so that's Beit Shammai's position. Bifnim, except if it became avatuma bachutz. I always find that when you put it in chart form, it's easier to understand. On the other hand, Beit Hillel Omrim says no, the other way. Hakol yisrei bachutz, everything is burned outside. Chutz mishinitma bevlad hatuma bifnim. Other than that which was tamei vlad hatuma bifnim. So vlad hatuma bifnim, Beit Hillel says, okay, is bifnim. But other than that, Beit Hillel says everything is yisarei bachutz. Why? Okay, if it's vlad hatuma bifnim, you take it out. If it's avatuma bachutz, you take it out. Only if it's vlad hatuma bifnim, you burn it bifnim. If it's a light tuma, but if it's avatuma tamei bifnim, or if it's vlad hatuma tamei, you take bifnim, take it out. Let me make sure I just copied that. I did not. I got it backwards. Chutz mi nitma bevlad hatuma bifnim. That's wrong. That's, one second. That is, I'm going to copy this. And this is bachutz. That makes sense. Okay? So, if it's nitma avatuma bachutz, or if it's nitma bachutz, Beit Hillel says, no matter what kind of tuma, you burn it outside. If it's nitma bifnim, if it's avatuma, you got to get it out. But if it's a light tuma, then you have to leave it inside. So now we understand the different positions. Beit Shammai is the most extreme, says everything has to stay in, And Beit Hillel is the most extreme, saying everything has to go out unless it's only a tumah d'Rabbanan, and then you have to be mitameh, you have to burn it inside. Okay, well the next Mishnah is going to be, obviously, you see the other two opinions, and we'll stop here and dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, of Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman, and Aisha Sipora Fega Matilda bat Nachum Elimelech. Have a good day.